Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
No topic tips or no stem to ask nine. We're Nerdy Judge's finest. That's right, Nerdities, folks. You click the button, you know who we are. I am Mike. He is,
Fed up. Justin.
okay, as well as
Then,
rounding out the group is. That's a repeat, though. That's a repeat.
yeah. Now, well, I thought it'd be cool if I said my name and I shot a gun.
Machine Gun Vinny.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
If Justin's fed up, I'm fed full, Joe, because I'm pretty full.
Fuck, that was bad.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess that would make me Fetty Wap. Anyway.
Okay, I didn't think we'd be more depressing than starting with a rest in peace, but it looks like we are ticking up after that line. We got one. We got one this week.
Yeah, go ahead. You start the ball rolling because it's going downhill from here.
Tony Todd, Candyman, who's the voice of Venom in the Spider-Man video games. He was in The Crow. He was the voice of Scareglow on the Mess of the Universe revamp. He was Zoom on The Flash. He was in all the Final Destination movies. He was Darkseid in multiple animated projects. He was the voice of so many things throughout the years.
So many nightmares.
So many. Yeah, that kind of growly, animalistic voice. Kind of sound like a panther.
Nice fucking dude, though.
Yeah, apparently he was great. 6'5". I didn't realize how big he was.
He was a big man.
Large individual. I want to get the final amount of 318 titles under 245 acting gigs. Never directed anything. Produced a handful of stuff. Small handfuls. They got him producing on Candyman toward the end. Of course, it's one of those enticement deals to get him back. But yeah, man. Very effective. Very well. 69 years old. He was just under a month away from becoming 70. So, it's very sad. Makes you wonder where they're going to go with this Venom video game they keep talking about. Because I doubt they recorded him. So unfortunate. But okay, you had something to complain about, didn't you, Justin?
I had two things.
Okay.
First, let's start with my day yesterday. I think most people know, Ashley and I have a cleaning business. One of the many things we do for the bills. Recently, we've hooked up with this contractor who feeds us jobs. You know, which is nice. It's picked up the pace for us, which is good. So we had this job yesterday, and it was a move-in clean. So empty house, but like, you know, they've been working on it, so there's bits and bobbles of shit here and there, and you know, the old tenants had a cat, and so there's fucking cat hair everywhere and dust, and it's the huge job we've been doing lately, but like, this is the biggest house we've had for it. It was a 1, 2, 3 bedroom, 3 bath. Nice, decent sized house, right? I think probably like 2,700 square feet. 28. So we're like, okay, cool, it's fine. Now our schedule is from the time we drop off Zach to about 2:30 is usually how long we can go, because we want to give ourselves enough time to get to his school wherever we're at and pick him up on time. This house was like minutes from where he goes to school. And We're like, okay, cool. We have like a spare, an extra 15 we could throw in there since the travel's not going to be that far. So they're like, okay, cool. But the client can't be there until 10 o'clock. And we're like, okay, it should be fine. I'm throwing this out there. It's PSA to people. If you hire people to come do a task for you, right, and you have a specific time that you tell them, do not be 45 fucking minutes late.
I can attest to that. Yeah, there's some people who don't seem to realize that you have a life.
Because, yeah, like, we are on a set time. We only have X amount of hours that we can do the job that you're paying for. So if the job is not up to par, and you feel that you overpaid for what you got, we remind you that it's not our fault that you cost yourself almost a full fucking hour of time. That's on you. Now, there was no altercation between us and then the person that we went to clean for. It's just it's a common courtesy thing, right? It's like, you hired people, you told us to be there, we were there, you were late for 45 minutes. And like, now, if something is not up to your standard, that's on you, right? Like, we were late to pick up our son because we didn't want to leave without finishing everything that we could. And I won't be doing that shit again. But, so, that caused us to, like, we had to hustle. And, like, I showed the group last night, I think it was around, like, 7:30, that I had already burnt, like, almost 5,000 calories for the day.
What were your steps?
My total...
I thought you did a lot of walking to get that, but it was a lot of movement and probably not a lot
of movement, high heart rate.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm standing in one place, but I'm, like, fucking wiping down windows and bending up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, so a lot of cardio. But, like, we had another house today. It's good, it was fine. But, like, my body hasn't caught up to any of this yet. Because it was, like, by the time we stopped last night, and I had finished the notes, it was already, like, 9:30. And then knocked out, woke up this morning, got him ready, dropped him off, went into the other house, came home, cleaned up all of our supplies that we had to do from the last 2 days, and just like, then it was, oh, it's time to go get him. And so I'm assuming when I have a day off this week, I'm going to feel like I'm going to be in traction.
As soon as you slow down.
Yeah. As soon as I stop. It's going to hurt. Bad. Now, that's just saying, like, if you hire people and you give a time, be there, be respectful, and then don't come and complain.
A PSA for human decency, yes. Which is sorely needed in this world.
Which is going to lead into the other thing. Now, as we were recording last week, the election, right? Results were coming in. It wasn't looking great. Joe and I were up till about 1 o'clock texting each other.
I didn't sleep.
Oh, I didn't sleep either. I just stopped texting you at some point because I got so miserable. I just put on something else to watch, and I was like, I don't know if Joe's going to sleep, if Joe's not asleep, but like our last text message to each other was like either 10 or 5 minutes to 1 a.m.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it wasn't great. Trump won re-election. It is what it is.
In case you didn't hear.
Yeah. I'm going to tell a story that has taken place over this past year that is going to fold its way into the election. Okay. So, I left the post office a year and a half ago.
Feels like longer.
No, it was only a year and a half ago. Because it was the 1 year anniversary of Mom's passing.
Okay.
I left, and because I'd been there for over 10 years, I got to take...
That was weird.
That was
Did-
weird.
Right?
Yeah, did you guys go out?
No, it said
Yeah.
you joined.
I lost Vinny and Justin.
I lost the three of you.
I lost none of you except for Joe.
I hear you guys. I don't see you guys.
Weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will not be getting a thumbs up at the end.
Yeah, bad video quality. Because I was there for over 10 years, I got to take my retirement money with me. It was a good sum of money. Now, it was supposed to take 30 days to get that money. It took 9 months, 10 months,
That's longer than 30 days.
longer than 30 days to get that money. Once I got it, I put most of it into an IRA so that eventually there's some form of retirement since we went into being self-employed. Which has had its ups and downs. And times are good, times are bad. With anything. We don't have a storefront. So, you know, some months I'm making $3,000 in the bakery. Some months it's like $30 in the bakery. Hence why we do all the other things that we do. So we kept... I kept a chunk of my retirement out for us to live off of. Thinking everything was cool. This is a decent amount. It was enough. It was enough to float us through well over a year. And we lost Vinny again.
Yes, we did.
It's very,
Yeah.
very odd. Enough to float us through over a year. And, you know, just like we do now, the jobs we would be doing would be helping, you know, keep groceries on the table, pay the smaller bills, but like the sum of money was going to help pay our mortgage payments. So it was around January this year that Ashley has her own separate account. I have my own account. We have a joint account, like most functioning couples do. Right? So one day, I go to transfer some money around to pay bills, and I don't have access to my account. Called the bank. Long story short, there was a lien put on Ashley, and therefore froze our joint. Now, most of our money is in that joint account. Like tens of thousands of dollars is frozen. The lien has nothing to do with me, but because her name is on the account, of course, assets frozen. Okay. And I can't touch my IRA. So things have been shit since January. We have tried every form of trying to get state aid, and we can't. We qualify for nothing. I have tried on the federal level, because at first state aid was like, hey, you were a federal employee. So, like, we can't do anything on the state level.
Should be able to still help you live in the state.
Right. So, even on her end, she did things separately. Nothing. So then on the federal level, nothing. I was like, okay, I'll take a loan out. Right? My credit's not great, but I should be able to get a loan to float us by for a little bit. We clearly got a lawyer. Our our case is in a week and 2 days.
That's good.
Yeah. More on that in a minute. So, because of the lien, I can't get a loan.
Almost like the system is like worked against people.
Yes. It's the point I'm getting at. So, like, now we have our case. We should have no problem getting our money. Two things. I have to pay court fees first, which I don't know how I'm doing.
Why would you have to pay court fees when you haven't even... There's some guilt found. Like, you have to pay for the court to happen, and you're not even found at fault yet. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is America. Also, once... So we resolve the issue. There's still a time frame until the money can be released back. It's not instant.
No, it never is.
No, it never is.
They can freeze it instantly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Real quick to freeze it. But it takes a long time to thaw. So it's like, that being said, I can understand how the events of last Tuesday went down. Because if we're being honest, the system is not working for the people anymore.
Yeah.
A fucking proof of that. Right? And like, before people are all like, oh, you should get another job, don't think I haven't tried that. I had a job at AAA. That didn't work out. Even if I had tried to apply for other jobs, overqualifications are a thing. So, again, that's how we ended up in the self-employment thing. But if none of that had gone down, we were fine. Everything was good. Everything was set up. And then just this shit happens. And yeah, the system needs an overhaul. The whole idea of this country was for the people, by the people. Somewhere along the way, we've lost that so fucking much.
I don't think it was ever actually that way. That was just a really good slogan to get people to die for millionaires, and it's been working for over 250 years.
You're probably right.
I'm going to say it started in the 80s with Reagan, but yeah.
It started with
that.
Way before that.
What?
Act of 1913, Jekyll Island 1912. A couple of the wealthiest people in the world run the Titanic. J.P. Morgan owned the boat. Magically sunk. They had white flares, not red flares, or vice versa. Whatever flares they had, it wasn't just saying, hey, we're in trouble.
No.
Well, no, that's the right. I thought we're vibing.
No, not that.
We're doing America.
We did that.
We are, but hold on.
Well, the robber barons and the.
What we're experiencing right now, I believe, is the repercussions of what started with Nixon. Because there was a lot of trust in politics before Nixon. That opened the doors up. Yeah. And that's when we started questioning, you know what, maybe they're fucking us. And every year we've realized more and more how much they're fucking us.
Right, and they are fucking
us. And then you get someone like him going, I'm going to fix it. I'm not one of them. I'll fix it. They're all corrupt, except for the ones that I like.
But then here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's done this before, and he realizes there's so many of them that are on such a sycophantic fucking level, he is going to get away with murder.
Yeah, literally.
And I mean that. I mean that in a very literal sense. Yes.
He set up the situation where he can kill someone and get away with it.
Yeah.
It's fucking mind blowing, and this is legal.
Yeah.
Well,
like
whatchamacallit, Obama set that up, and they never repealed it. It's like they can detain any American citizen they want.
No, that's not in the Patriot Act.
Yes.
What happened?
Even better.
No, what happened in the Supreme Court recently
with
is disturbing.
presidential immunity.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the one? What the fuck was it? Oh yeah. If a protest gets out of hand and they can just declare martial law if they don't like it.
Well, they've
This
always
is
had
under-
the ability to declare martial law, but
It's
now
like something bigger that happened under the Biden administration. Now they set these things up, and they don't like. This is why I think it's two wings of the same bird. They set this shit up. They create a boogeyman or a savior, depending on what lens you're looking at, and they don't actually talk about it, but they all have this same power, and they can do it, and it's illegal. And
Right.
It's,
That's kind of the point I was trying to get to. We as a people elected a man who the majority think is going to come in and restructure all this stuff and it's going to benefit them. But it's not. I don't think it's going to be as disastrous as like the one side claims. It's not going to be great.
if he does all the things that they seem to want to do, that's going to upend a lot. Just doing
Sure.
that tariff thing is going to hurt us
That is where
tremendously.
that's the first place I want to go. Just like it is true that Google searches for what is a tariff and how does it work did like skyrocket
Yep.
in results.
Oh,
Do-
just this week?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. After the election. Yeah.
That's fucking convenient. Why look into this stuff beforehand?
Right. So I offer you a very dumbed down version of how this is going to play out. An American company imports shirts for $20 a piece. American company sells shirt in store for $40 a piece. Following along, everybody? Good. Trump puts a 50% tariff because it's imported from China. America store now pays $30 a piece for the import of the same shirt. American store now sells the same shirt in store for $50 a piece. Do we see how that works, everyone? We charge them more. They pass it on to the...
Consumer.
No, it doesn't go directly to the consumer. It
Well,
goes
they pass it on to the
to the
store.
the store who's bringing the products in, and the store now having to pay for the tariff charge that that company was charged from overseas now has to pass it on to the consumer. So again, in the end, even though we think that we were going to do a thing that was going to mix things up, that was going to help benefit us for a change, we end up fucking ourselves again anyway, because it's never going to be about us.
well, it's like when they go, "Oh, we're going to tax corporations, and you won't have to pay for it," even though they're just going to raise their fucking prices.
No matter what,
Guess what?
it didn't matter
We
who.
get fucked.
Didn't matter
I
who
say
got
it all
in.
the time, dude. I'm with you.
It didn't
At
matter who
least-
got in.
That someone could make some rules like, all right, we need to cap executive pay, or if profits are to this margin, then certain profits need to be allocated toward the company or need to be dispersed. No one would ever do that.
Well, did you
No
see like
legislator would ever pass that. But that could actually be taken care of and help people. Wouldn't happen.
No.
So I forget the dates, the years, but it was like in like the 1950s, CEOs made like 21 times the amount as the regular average Joe in the company. Today it's like 600 times
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
which is like
And it boils down to people aren't nearly as educated about this shit as they think they are. And oh, Trump's going to help me. Trump's going to... No, he's not. You know why? Because he doesn't fucking care about you. He doesn't care about the people. He never has. And if you want a fucking good example of it, go to Atlantic City. It's a fucking shithole. And he came in with the promise that he was going to make it to Las Vegas of the East Coast. It didn't fucking happen. And he
Does
left
he
it.
still own anything down there? Because I thought he doesn't have anything.
No, he
left
doesn't. But
down there.
he left. He left. He fucking it all went to shit. But
Well,
like,
the Taj Mahal was fucking disgusting.
it's all disgusting.
Now, I don't know the details, but I do know New Jersey doesn't have the best politicians either. So I don't know.
No,
He filed
Listen,
for bankruptcy
no one-
in an industry where you're guaranteed to make money.
no one has the best politicians because politicians aren't regular fucking people anymore.
Right, but I'm saying, like, was he like? I don't know the story, but like, is he? If he's forced out, if it's like a shit deal and someone's being a dick, he'll just fucking leave. Like you guys are saying, like he'll just bankruptcy. I'm out. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna help you.
Right. But like, he didn't want to deal with the problem, and so he left it for the people that he left behind, all of his employees, the people that live in the fucking city to begin with. He doesn't care. And that's the same thing that these people who voted for him are eventually going to start realizing. That's why these things with the Google results with the tariffs started, and now people who are from like Latino descent and other nationalities are like, well, he's not going to deport us. We voted for him. No, that's not how that's going to fucking work, guys.
So, fun story. I went to Beth and I discovered the World Market
Yeah,
up in Shrewsbury
yeah.
this weekend, and I'm like, oh man, everything's so cheap. For now, and I said that very loud because it won't be in.
I'm not here.
2 months.
I'm not here to take a dig at either side. I just gave you a story of how my life has been fucking miserable for a year now. But I bring
Well, silver lining. I just want to say the people believe he is going to fix shit is because he could be on a yacht somewhere, fucking whores, throwing money in the air and not giving a shit. He could be doing it. He doesn't have to do this. So the
but
biggest
here's-
question is what's driving him forward? Because again,
power.
he's got
But he does. No, he does
say-
have to do this.
you say
He'd be
power.
in prison if he didn't
Yeah,
win.
if he didn't,
He'd be going to prison.
If he never did this in the first place, he wouldn't have any of this shit on him. People fucking loved him before this shit.
because it's
And there was a switch.
yeah, and I'll tell you exactly what it was. When he started getting national television exposure and he saw the ratings he was doing and he saw how popular he became with the people, a little fucking earworm got in there and was like,
I'll tell you who I blame.
you could run for president.
I'll tell you who I blame. Because if it is an ego thing, there's one person to blame. Barack Obama. They did that fucking that event, and apparently you're supposed to be roasting the president, and everyone started roasting him, and Obama's like, well, I'll be, you may be this and that, but I'll be one thing you'll never be. I'll be the president. And they said Trump sat there fucking sour
Yeah,
for like an hour,
sure.
and he's like,
that was the first
Yeah.
time. That was the
You
first.
think that?
That was the first time he ran for president. Was I'm doing it because someone told me that I couldn't do it. This second time is all about fucking power. And he is a scorned ex-girlfriend who pretended to play nice and got her way back, and now she's gonna fucking make life literal hell for everybody. You think he cares an inkling about those fucking MAGA idiots? He doesn't. He used them to get the vote, and now he's going to fuck everybody. And I'm not, listen, Harris got in there too. There was things that were gonna fuck us too. I'm not.
no, well, that's what I mean. Like, Democrats have to look in the mirror. Like, you put up two lame duck fucking politicians. Biden, who for how many years were they like, oh, he's fine. And then, like, one day they're like, oh, he's actually not fine. And then they put this asshole in there, and she wasn't even nominated. And people had to get behind her. They had no choice because it's him or her. And she can't fucking talk.
It's too late in the cycle for anybody else to get in there.
Right. Well, they did that, back to the Biden thing. They did that on purpose. They waited and they wanted to pick their own fucking candidate for the sake of democracy. They're fucking assholes too, dude. They're fucking. They're in backstage taking shit on people's heads with Vince McMahon, naming dildos after other politicians, and
Oh, yeah.
just having
All of
a
it.
fucking gay old time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the people on the ground level here, we're the ones suffering. You know, I don't care what anybody says, even when he was president. Anytime I have to pay more than $1.50 a fucking gallon for gas, fuck you.
Yeah, but that was Bush.
Yeah.
Dick.
You know?
No weapons of mass destruction here. No weapons of mass destruction there. Shut up, fucking dork. Go.
But
oh.
but you screwed us on that. And the gas prices have been high ever since.
I know.
That was a big factor in me having to fucking leave the post office. It was costing me $600 a fucking month to travel. Between gas and fucking tolls, which is another thing. Fuck the state of New Jersey. The moment they fucking sold the highways to a privatized company and fucking Easy Pass, we were all fucked.
Yeah.
You do know that, like, back when the fucking Parkway was put up, and the tolls were like 25 cents, it was supposed to have fucking paid for itself in like 5 years.
Yep.
We
We show
paid
that tax revenue, New Jersey, the beautiful state of New Jersey.
fucking $2.20 one way on the Parkway.
Yeah. 80 cents to get off at TR.
Yeah. Fucking insane.
$1 to travel. Dude, this is fucking modern day England. You want to cross our bridge, you got to pay the toll. And now you have no fucking choice, because now you need Easy Pass. I remember when I went to my buddy's house years ago, I had to get Easy Pass. I kept getting fucking tickets.
I still don't fucking do it.
I just didn't want to be bothered with it.
I
Being on the phone with toll people or fucking Easy Pass is a goddamn nightmare. You might as well
Really is.
call.
But like this is what the country needs a shakeup. Unfortunately, it's not going to get the kind of shakeup it needs. We're still at the mercy of rich people who don't know what it's like to be people like us.
Now, silver lining.
There's a
Silver lining RFK. He cleans up the medical industry.
I have a question.
but he's a bit he's too
He's a
fucking
fucking
weird.
nut.
He's too weird.
No,
man.
he's a nut too. No, he's totally nut. Like he wants gun ban shit. He's all for that shit. Like I don't agree with everything he does, but like when it comes to medical shit, I'm pretty on the line with him.
I can't get behind the whole anti-vax thing, dude. I
I have
can't.
a question.
Like,
Dude, he comes with receipts. You can be
Yeah, but-
whatever about it, but he comes with receipts.
Question.
yeah, but like, hold on, Joe. We've all gotten our fucking vaccines. We've gotten it. You know what I haven't gotten? Tuberculosis, polio.
Dude, I went on a deep dive on polio. I don't have enough like upstairs to like regurgitate it properly, but
But I'm just saying, like, I
If
got
it wasn't for
vaccinated.
the polio vaccine, I wouldn't be here.
maybe.
No, my grandfather had polio. He would have died as a 13-year-old. He got it before he was a teenager. He wouldn't. Obviously, never met my grandmother. I wouldn't exist if it wasn't for that vaccine.
Right.
And
So,
to hear
like-
my mother shit on vaccines is mind blowing.
So yeah, like, don't come at me against with that shit. You want to talk about all the additives in our food and stuff, and why so many people our age are getting cancer? I'll get behind that 100%. Yeah, there's too much fucking additives in everything we eat. Way too much
Yeah.
of it. There's too much chemicals in the products we use to clean ourselves. Like, fine, all that, fine. But leave the fucking. You just don't touch the fucking vaccine thing.
I'll say one thing about that. He said vaccines were not safely tested across the board. Anthony Fauci called him a liar. He sued Anthony Fauci, and he won.
Fine, that there might be some validity to that. It might not be tested.
Dude, I'm telling you, he
Might
comes
not be
with receipts.
tested.
He's no dummy.
That's fine. But don't sit there and say they don't work.
Well, I don't know if he necessarily says they don't work. I just think it's a matter of the efficacy, plus testing, plus that cocksucker Fauci,
But again,
and the mandates.
I am concerned for what is about to be unleashed
Oh yeah,
on
dude.
this,
Well, you got to
this
think.
fucking country.
Every civilization, the politicians always suck. Like we're just,
Yeah.
it's always the worst. It's always the worst. It's
No one
never
ever
gonna get better.
fucking learns that lesson though. This constantly repeats itself.
Also, another thing I was going to say is I hope it opens the door for like Tulsi Gabbard to get into office. she's my bitch. She was a Democrat lady. She's the one that torched Kamala in 2020, and the DNC throttled her. They're like, if you take our money, you have to use these talking points or get the fuck out. And she says, all right, I'm getting the fuck out then. So I want to talk about real problems with America. And they pretty much told her to go scratch. So now she's like, I guess I gotta be a Republican now.
Joe.
Were there any castings this week? I'm kind of over politics.
No, I just, in a minute, I just wanted to get it out there that, like, the way things are run are not working for people. Like, we just make it, right? Like, barely. There's some months are better than the others. But, like, there are people in worse fucking situations than me and my family. And, like, I think about that when I'm sitting here and I'm like, how the fuck am I doing this? And that's the shit that needs to be fixed. Because those people are responsible for all you people making the big fucking decisions for everybody. For even getting to sniff that air.
Okay, am I fucking going crazy? Who else heard that?
It was Joe adjusting his microphone.
The thun?
Yeah.
This?
No.
I had a
No,
hiccup.
maybe not.
Like
It was the drum noise again. I thought it was his microphone.
Maybe it was this.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
All right, so casting.
I have
I
none.
only have one.
None.
I have one, and it's not much of one. We know that Natasha Lyonne is going to be playing a character in Fantastic Four First Steps. She will also be giving a voice of a character in this upcoming season of What If, known as Birdie, Byrdie. And that's all we know. And apparently it's not the same
Not
character.
the same character, right?
No, not at
Because
all.
I'm pretty positive she's playing.
Alicia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be a really good choice for Alicia Masters.
Yeah.
And not much else in a Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, that's casting. That is all our casting. Trailers this week, though. Marvel felt the need to just fucking dump everything at once. Well, it was a D23.
It was a D23 event in Brazil. But also, they're like, the finale of Penguin's coming, and people are being nice about it.
Did anybody see the leaked one for Fantastic Four? Because I couldn't find it.
I didn't even hear about it leaked.
Yeah,
I didn't know
they
that.
said
I
it
didn't.
leaked. The footage leaked online, and then when I went to go look for it, I couldn't find it.
No.
It's surprising because nowadays they're getting to the point where if something leaks, they're like, fuck it, just put it out. We want a high quality version out there instead of this grainy nonsense.
I did see that, I guess, something for Superman happened, and then Gunn's just like, oh, the trailer's ready.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly, but he put a general time frame for when we're going to get that. The ones we do have, we are officially in the alright, stop showing us shit from these movies phase, because I don't need to see any more of Captain America Brave New World. I don't need to. You already got my money.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Stop
yeah.
now.
Because this trailer made me not want to watch the movie.
Why?
Really?
I don't know. It didn't feel as like... I don't know, it didn't have that same feeling as the last one. Maybe it is just trailer fatigue. Because I'm just like, stop.
I was excited because it felt closer to Winter Soldier. Like, Civil War
Maybe
got
that-
big
maybe-
and boisterous.
You know what? Maybe
Yeah.
that's what bothered me. Maybe it was like, oh, it's just going to be another fucking... It's Sam's fucking
Slow
Civil
boil
War.
spy movie.
What's making Isaiah go crazy?
Well, it's the intelligentsia. It kind of sucks. Like, watching these two trailers, I've realized it kind of sucks being a Marvel fan that I know so much is coming up. I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but I know the faces that are going to be revealed throughout this movie. And I know, like, how they're going to be interacting with each other, essentially. Like, not exactly. Like, it's this group in the shadows manipulating them. That's why that's why Ross is the Hulk. They're manipulating him. They're manipulating Isaiah. And Brave New World is because they just didn't want to title the thing Captain America Intelligentsia.
I wonder whose funeral were they at?
Steve Rogers.
That's kind of what I thought.
Probably.
Yeah.
To go back to the point I was making too, the new Thunderbolts trailer is all like, hey, here are the characters you already know, and this guy Bob. And Bob's supposed to be a surprise to everybody, except for, well, Justin and I know everything you need to know about the character.
Sure do.
Yeah, and they're pulling a kind of a bait and switch here.
I mean, the only people who are gonna know who the fuck Bob is like you said, people like us who read the comic. We're all like, yeah, this is gonna be fucking
Yeah.
cool. Everybody
You have
else
no
is
idea.
like, who the fuck is this Bob guy? And
Yeah.
I applaud Marvel. Is just like, no, you're gonna have to fucking watch the movie.
Yeah, they're holding this very close to the vest.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad that there wasn't even more of a peek than we got on the previous trailer.
Don't give it
Found
away.
out who bought the Avengers Tower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one for sure. Do you see this theory that Taskmaster is going to die pretty early in it? Or around the halfway point? Because there's a lot of scenes she's not in that trailer. Watch it again. There's a lot of scenes where she's not with them. So it's almost like she gets knocked off. And there's a rumor that they're going to actually bring in Eric Masters. They're going to make a new Taskmaster. That'll
That's-
actually be.
But that's weird though, because like he is a villain,
Yeah.
and this group is not very villainy.
Unless he's the one who kills her. And it's kind of like a dark handing of the torch.
All right, I'll accept that.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
But both of them look fun. I'm very much looking forward to them. They don't look quite as much fun though as What If Season 3.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, do I love this show.
Yeah.
They're doing Mech Assault. They're actually going to do a Voltron-like episode.
Is that the fucking 10 rings connecting them?
It looked like...
It's like shit.
I really hope they don't do a whole Darcy Howard the Duck episode, though. I like them in short spurts.
It's it's going to be an entire episode.
I really hope it's...
No, it's coming.
I could handle them for a third of an episode at most together. As separately, maybe more. I like Darcy a lot in WandaVision. The two of them interacting, though, was cute once or twice. But yeah. More fun. Last season, though. Fucking sad.
You got Storm, the goddess of thunder.
Doesn't that seem redundant? Am I the only one that thinks that?
No, 'cause it's what if Storm was Thor?
It does seem like a hat on a hat, but it's been done in the comics.
Yeah.
And it really is an amped up version of her. Like, she's pretty badass to begin with. Then she literally gets the strength of Thor. And
Technically,
knows how to, and is even more connected to the Storm than he is.
Oh, so she doesn't get knocked out and make orgasm noises?
No.
Oh.
She never gets knocked down an elevator shaft.
Vinny, hold on, wait a second.
Okay.
When Vinny gets knocked out in Justice League, in one of the things that happens, I want him since he just mentioned orgasm noises, I want it to not just be orgasm noise, but as he's falling and like getting hurt, he's like, "Come."
Oh, like that?
No, literally say the word come he wants.
Yeah.
Come.
No. You know, maybe that, or he goes, ejaculate.
Or like, ski.
Yeah.
What did we write the other night that made us fucking lose it for a solid couple minutes? It was the fucking sunglasses thing, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
So Sunday night, we're on a FaceTime call trying to get some writing done. And we're going over one of the sequences, and I'm just like, yeah, and he does this. And it was just so fucking stupid enough that it made us laugh really hard. It was like, all right, yeah, we've accomplished something tonight. I know it's a good writing session when either one of us can make the other one laugh for a period of time.
Yeah.
I had a line like that, like I was going over our Rudolph script, and I just threw a single line in for the Clarice character, and I just couldn't stop laughing for 5 minutes. And it's really not that funny a line. I just think it punctuates the moment so perfectly.
Wait, so you added again?
A little bit. I tweaked a few words.
We've sent Lindsay like 3 fucking scripts, dude.
Well, we're gonna print them out, right?
Yeah, but she has to study the lines beforehand.
Minor tweak. She's a professional.
Jesus Christ.
I'll talk to her. I'll print it, I guess.
But yeah, anyways. Vinny needs to say come. Or ejaculate. But yeah, season 3, what if? I guess I'm sad. I didn't watch season 2 yet, so.
Oh no.
You should.
I know.
Yeah, you definitely should.
It's not like
I totally want to watch it to support our buddy Ryan,
Yeah.
but he hasn't hit me back, so. Not that our relationship is dependent on that.
No.
No.
But like,
Is he
like-
joining us again? Like, at some point soon?
whenever he fucking messages me back to tell me when he's available.
That's when it'll
I
happen.
mean, he's a busy man.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, I get
they
it.
just put out an issue for that character, Cohorte, and he wrote the first of the 3 story arcs in it.
Yeah.
Very busy man.
That's our...
He's a busy dude.
What if Storm would be our 3rd major X-Men character to join the MCU?
They're considering the animated series part of the MCU.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
On the Disney Plus, it is
It's in the timeline.
in the timeline.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 3 reviews.
I have
1.
2.
I watched a movie called Cottage Country. This one,
There was
Be quicker.
an invasion,
All of
and
them.
I had to kill them all.
it's basically very bad things if it happened over
Like
1 week.
6 or 7.
Okay. Does everybody know what Very Bad Things was?
Yes.
No.
It was the Favreau Piven movie.
That was it.
Yeah. A bunch of guys go on a bachelor party in Vegas.
I killed that one.
They get a hooker, and something bad happens, the hooker dies. So they spend the entire movie covering it up, and each of them is slowly killing each other. Like, accidents and stuff are happening, and they're dying.
Yeah.
But throughout the movie,
I'll come down tomorrow.
Cameron Diaz is obsessed with getting married. Essentially, the same thing happens here. Except, Malin Ackerman, who was Silk Spectre and Watchmen, the dude Tyler Labine from that show Reaper, he's also the drunk dude in Zack and Miri. Huck it, chuck it, football. Lucy Punch, the chick with the annoying laugh in Hot Fuzz. She's been in a ton of stuff, but gorgeous, really funny, underrated. And the guy who plays McMurray.
shit,
Nice.
McMurray and the guy from Reaper are brothers. The guy from Reaper is really uptight and straight-laced. McMurray is a fucking wreck. Goes to their lake house that the family owns on the weekend that the uptight guy is gonna what do you call it? Propose to his girlfriend, and they get into an argument, and he fucking cuts his brother's head off.
Oh, Jesus.
So it takes place over the weekend, and right before they get into the fight, his brother's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to invite some people over for a party," and after they cover the whole thing up, the people show up. Yeah, it gets fucking dark real quick. Worth checking out. I'm pretty sure it's on Prime right now. I watched RoboDoc, 4-part documentary about RoboCop, and maybe I'm a bit biased, but it's fucking excellent. If you ever enjoyed the movie, it's worth checking out.
You are-
They go deep.
You are definitely a bit biased.
I'm a bit biased, but just the structure of it's really well done. First episode is how they started to get it made, and then 2 through 3 talks to actors in it. And it goes pretty deep bench too. Like some of the supporting people only like one line they get to talk to for a minute, but it goes through the movie. And then whenever an effects moment happens, they talk about how they did that shot. So you're basically watching the movie again, but with behind the scenes stuff and unfinished effects. Really fucking cool. Last thing I watched, Casa Bonita Mi Amor.
Wasn't that a great documentary?
borderline depressing.
Yes.
Well, yes. Yes. The end got me.
Completely depressing in a lot of ways.
It was his favorite thing, and he can never go.
Well, they even say in the whole post thing that he's still making changes. So obviously he hops in there every once in a while, and hopefully the novelty of seeing him there will wear off, or he'll just become content with, like, you know what, people come up to me every once in a while. I'm now part of the Casa Bonita experience.
Having done, worked in a restaurant for years, you kind of, you really, like, saw what they were going to. It's like, yep.
That was fucking soul crushing. All the things when they gutted that place.
Yeah, you take everything that you think it's going to cost, and you add a lot more money, and that's what it's really going to cost.
Yeah, owning a restaurant's like owning a boat, except the boat's easier to burn for insurance money.
I would like to go.
Except the restaurants happen more often.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Casa Bonita.
Oh, after watching that, I absolutely have to. Like, I'm really thinking about not flying out to the wedding next year, maybe driving through and taking a little bit of a detour into Colorado.
Where's the wedding?
Pacific Palisades.
California?
Oh, yeah, dude. Take friggin' Route 70, yeah. You get right to Denver. That's what I did. When I came back from California, we beelined through Denver.
He's our friend and a whole lot more. Denver, the last dinosaur.
Really? You went there?
Yeah,
I just had flashbacks of that one.
that shit's on Tubi.
Really?
Yep.
Everything is on Tubi.
Yeah, that's why I don't have very many reviews myself. I've been just binging nostalgia to make me feel better inside.
Speaking of nostalgia, I watched Bad Boys The Last Ride. I mean, Bad Boys, whatever Bad Boys 4 is called.
Ride or Die.
Ride or Die.
It's a great paranormal movie, isn't it?
It was really awesome. Like, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence never lost a beat.
Mike is making faces like, Justin, what do you mean? And I was hoping...
Yeah,
Joe,
thank you. You
and I
set
hope
something up, and Joe just walked past
Joe
it. Like,
totally walked past it.
What?
no-sold you. He completely no-sold you.
Joe,
What?
is there or is there not quite the paranormal twist to this fourth Bad Boys movie?
But the fact that
There's ghosts in it.
Oh, they're ghosting it, Joe.
the boss talks to them from beyond the grave, or the captain.
Oh,
Oh, what
They
about
dropped
the whole it's impossible for them to die.
Oh, yeah, Martin Lawrence. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's impossible for him to die.
Uh-huh.
oh, they did the Fast and Furious 10 thing.
Yeah, they did.
No, the funniest part was when Will Smith's having the panic attack, and Martin Lawrence keeps slapping him and slapping him and slapping him and slapping him.
And then he quoted Chris Rock.
But the freaking MVP of the movie was fucking Reggie, the kid that Martin Lawrence and Will Smith roasted in the second movie. Fucking best character in Bad Boys 4.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You said they didn't miss a beat. However, I heard the third one missed a lot of beats.
That
I
third
like
one,
the
third
third
one
one.
wasn't bad, man.
Yeah, I like the third one.
Justin, your voice went high. You're full of shit. And Joe,
Wait, why is my voice full of shit?
Dude,
Because I went
Bad
high.
Boys for Life was actually pretty good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Like I haven't disliked any of the Bad Boys movies.
Yeah, third one wasn't bad, man. It gets shit on more than it needs to. It's exactly
Yeah.
what it needed to be at the time. It was
Mhm.
these guys are too old for this shit, and they're just one of them's hanging
So-
on because he thinks he's 20 years younger than he is, just like most older actors in Hollywood, and like, all of it fucking played out and made sense. This fourth one though is. It's not even my review this week. It's sure. It is definitely a fun movie.
It was fun.
Do I think they should have made the fourth one?
yeah,
They didn't need to make the fourth one. They didn't even make a third one.
they're gonna make a fifth
Not
one.
really.
They're gonna make a fifth one, and it's gonna be called Bad Boys and Jurassic Park.
I
They want to save both franchises.
It's Bad Boys in
And then
Jurassic
what's
Park,
that?
and it's about them being in a retirement home.
Nope. And then it's Bad Boys in Jurassic Park. That's also pretty furiously fast.
I want 21 Bad Boy Street.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd watch that.
Hey, fellow youths.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now imagine Fast and Furious and Bad Boys combined. Heard you guys are some bad boys. We're the fast boys. We have cars and we go really fast.
I really need this fucking Supernatural weekend dive.
Wait, hold on. Vinny, why does your Dom Toretto sound like it's going to tell someone to put the lotion on its skin?
I don't. It sounds like pretty spot on Vin Diesel. I don't know what you mean.
He puts the lotion on its skin or else he gets the trunk.
Right?
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. And I beat the shit out of a janitor.
No, now you sound like Larry Flynn.
Yeah.
Mr. Arizona, you know?
Yeah, I'm not saying don't watch it. Just
It
like
was fun.
leave it in your queue, and when you got nothing else,
Yeah, just if you want to watch,
pop it
just
on.
you just take it for what it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna go into it. It's just a fun action movie. With
These actors
you know,
need
it's
money.
funny. What's up?
I said these actors need money.
It's Martin Lawrence tells Will Smith, "You got to act your age." Martin Lawrence has a near-death experience, thinks he can't die, which was fucking hilarious, by the way. Him standing on top of the fucking building. And they basically they have to clear the captain's name from beyond the grave when he's framed by these like terrorists.
Why is your mic so dangly? You have to keep
I don't know. I think I need to tighten it.
Yeah, you need to tighten your...
You need to get some hymns for that fucking microphone there, champ.
Yeah, that's difficulty.
But then I watched today Marvel assembled Deadpool Wolverine.
You watched the movie, right? Like you saw the film?
Oh yeah, I saw the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, you and him are the only ones who've seen it. Well, I saw it via editing 16 fucking articles for it.
Not the same.
Dude,
It's not experiencing it.
I've seen it.
I didn't realize like what Ryan Reynolds pitched. I knew he pitched all these different ideas for Deadpool 3,
More than a dozen. Yeah.
and then Hugh Jackman had the idea to come back and gave
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds that idea.
Yeah, they were floundering around. They didn't have an idea to go with. And once Hugh was like, yeah, I really want to do this, throw everything else aside and let's make a buddy movie.
Yeah, they went on about how they got everybody back, how the costumes finally took 24 years to put the fucking costume on.
I am happy with that assembled because there was a special feature that came with like when you buy it digitally that wasn't very in depth, and I'm a special feature whore. So this one was. I think there was only like one interview in there that was used twice, and that was Jennifer Garner.
Okay.
Everything else was fresh material. It was pretty much needed. Hey, we missed a casting.
No, because you said you were the one in charge of castings.
Well, hey, I missed a casting. I didn't say I was in charge, but I said I had some.
Well, I said I didn't have any.
Okay, well, I said I have another one because I forgot that
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin's going to be in Fallout Season 2.
Oh yeah,
Oh, no shit.
he's gonna play. I have a feeling he's playing a villain.
That was going to be my question. Villain, I doubt hero, or just random person.
I bet he's gonna be one of like the
Mutant. He's
kind of
mutant.
mob behind
Mutant.
New Vegas.
I could see him. going
Okay,
under
what
some
just
stuff.
fucking meowed?
I don't have a cat, so no.
I heard that too.
Okay, you did fucking
Yeah.
hear that too, right?
Was
What,
it me?
that?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Oh.
True lady?
She just got home. Yeah.
Okay, so she's not the one who's been playing the bongos all night, right?
No, she literally just got home.
So she comes home and goes, meow.
She's talking to Minnie.
Oh, she's dog talking.
As a cat?
They heard you come in. They were like, was there a cat meowing?
Well, lots of chicks meow with their dogs. It's cool. I saw that movie Brothers with Josh Brolin and Peter Dinklage.
Oh, did that drop already?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Brendan Fraser's in it. It's worth a watch. It's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's an okay movie. It's not like I'll never watch it again, but it's worth a watch.
Were there any laugh out loud moments?
A couple that I think that they were looking for laugh out louds just didn't land.
Oh.
It was okay. It left me wanting more. Like I wish they just. I don't know. It was fine.
The premise makes me think Bad Santa, because it's like, take advantage of all this big guy, small guy stuff.
Me too. But it was okay.
The only review I can add to the group is Ash and I have one episode of Hysteria left. Great fucking show.
Isn't that a Rihanna song?
No.
That's a Def Leppard song.
Yes. So good. One episode left. I still don't know if the devil is fucking real or not in the show. There's 3 main stories that are all tied together, and 2 of them are pretty much fucking wrapped up. And you're like, okay, that went out and that went out. Pretty much how I thought that was going to play out. But the supernatural element to the show,
Still undefined?
it kind of is, but like, because the other 2 things are fucking reality based, right? You're like, oh, well, they're okay. Yes, those things fucking make sense. This third thing still doesn't make sense, even though it's tied to the other 2 things. It's still not explaining the existence of the third fucking thing.
So the 2 other things being realistic, if the third thing is supernatural, does it undercut the realism of them, or can they operate separately?
No, it all works fine together. They all work on their own too, but like together you're like, okay, all this is fine. But you just like, it's whether you trust that the supernatural thing is real, or if situations from the other 2 is making it so that like it'll be explained away.
It almost feels like, and when I was watching it, I had this feeling too. Like, you don't want to fully commit to believing it's a supernatural thing, and then at the very end they pull the rug out, like, fuck you, stupid. You believe this was something supernatural, and it wasn't.
No, it's not. No, it's not gonna. It wouldn't piss you off. However, the outcome is, you're just like, I can't. You're not going to be upset either way, but like, if it's a real thing, you're like, oh wow, they did that.
Alright, that's just vague enough. Alright, good reviews. I really have no news. There was nothing this week that I really wanted to get into.
I got some shit.
I have news.
Ooh, good, Vinto.
My friend started watching The Penguin. I haven't finished it yet, but he said everything I said about it is actually true. LOL. So, just so you guys know, when you guys sass me on my my synopsis,
I know I gotta see it. I did read the final scene. Like, I read exactly what happened in the final scene of the series.
Yeah.
I still question where the hell, why wasn't he in any of the other stuff that was going down?
Oh, so he shows up?
No, Bat Signal.
Yeah, he still doesn't show.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
They-
I didn't watch the final season episode yet.
They kept their word. He doesn't, but it makes no sense
Yeah.
that he didn't.
No, yeah, exactly. Shit's going down in Gotham. Major crime is happening. And Batman is nowhere to be found? Like,
Bro, he just got shotgun. He probably is bedridden.
No,
No, he hooked himself up with more juice.
yeah,
Happy
Venom.
After the Penguin shit, I get he has to be bedridden.
No,
Why?
because he doesn't have to be.
Or not the Penguin, the Riddler shit.
He's
Doesn't-
Batman.
Yeah, he doesn't
He
have
plays
to be
himself through it.
bedridden. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll give you
Maybe.
I'll give you maybe a day or two, but he's a sociopath.
Maybe.
No, he
There's
is.
crime happening in Gotham.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his ass out there.
Maybe there is more hardcore crime. Do you ever think of that?
Listen, he didn't get his back broken, so that motherfucker
Yeah.
was going out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's a good barometer.
yeah, isn't that something? Isn't that special? For me to be validated by. Actually, you guys would get along with him because he hates on everything I say.
Oh, I'm not hating on it. I
Yeah.
hear the show's phenomenal.
Oh, I know.
Unless you ask IGN,
Yeah, dude, they gave it a 5.
fucking 5, and
They
they're
gave it
like,
a 5.
they're like, it tries too hard to be The Sopranos, The Corleones. And I was
Every
like,
other
fuck.
nerd page
It really
is
doesn't.
praising this show.
It really doesn't. It's insulting to mafia shows. What happens? I've said it just from the beginning. The woman actor who plays Sophia Falcone, great actress. She delivers her lines admirably. However, her rise to power is fucking stupid. It is so stupid. And my friend agrees with me. That's my time.
I just think, I know what they you know what they were trying to do. They were trying to do a standalone story, a story connected.
It wasn't in the budget.
But
How many left? 3?
2 more.
2 more.
I can't believe that's a fucking button.
dude, that's a great button.
Okay, that was Joe, right? You had news? What the fuck? Where did that
Vinny.
go?
Vinny
Yeah,
had
it was
news.
Vinny had news. Joe's got nothing. I'll get into my stuff. More interesting personal shit. I'm going to say it here on the podcast that Justin D. Patterson, should be anointed a saint.
What makes you think that, my son?
Well, you see, after the election and not getting sleep, the very next day, I had to go to my mother-in-law's house for her birthday dinner. Now that, in and of itself, is always not
It's
great.
asking a lot.
It's asking a lot, right? On a normal day.
Hmm.
Now,
I probably would have had to be like, I can't. I fucking can't be around that.
now, she and the ilk of which she runs with, all MAGA.
Sick.
That's how I felt. So, like, on top of the congratulating her, they were all like, "Oh, Trump!"
For real?
Pretty much. And I just kept to myself, played with Zach. Even Ashley was like, "Thanks for doing this." And I said, "Yeah, this better earn me sucking some fucking brownie points." And she's like, "Oh, it does." And I was like, no, not with you. With the higher power.
Who?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I'll give you some brownie points. You're right.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I don't need to win, like, the largest lottery jackpot, but, like, a minor one.
tell you what.
A small win. A small win.
If I hit 7 figures in this next bull run, I'll put up $5,000 towards the Nerdies movie.
Oh, wow, how fucking generous of you.
Executive
I-
producer.
I have
$5
things
grand.
to take care of. I gotta buy my lady a house. I have to help my mother. I have to help my father. Nerdies is probably like number 10 on the list.
See,
I just listed 3 others. So you have like 6 things in between.
I knew I questioned his commitment to Sparkle Motion.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a short list and it's pretty quick. I mean, you just go write a couple checks and
But anyway, I'm just saying, I deserve. I'm at least a fucking hero.
you're what? Pro?
A hero. I'm at least a hero. Like, I didn't murder anybody that night, and I could have.
It's a pretty
Especially-
low bar.
Especially because I made the food for everyone.
Oh, you made food?
Yeah.
You didn't wash your hands, did you? I know you didn't wash
No,
your
I
hands.
did. I did. That's just the
Nuh-uh.
that's the professional in me.
Before or after you scratch your nuts?
No,
I
no,
was
I
going to
can't.
say, you
Can't
scratch
do
your
it.
testicles, you snap
Can't.
your fingers, and you go, let's
Nope, too
make
much.
some food.
Too much of a germ freak. Can't do it.
Yeah.
But like,
You farted into your hand, you smelt it, and then you go, you did Salt Bay right over
That's-
it.
Salt Bay of fart.
Yeah.
It's fart bay.
I farted on Kona, Mike and Tracy's dog, the
Yeah.
other day.
Passed
Farted
out.
right in her head. Everyone, like, we were done playing a game, and they, I'm playing with her on the couch, I just stand up, and I grab her head, and I go, and
You
they're
grab
like,
her head?
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah. And I just go, oh, they like that sometimes. There's an Instagram reel. A guy did that to someone's random dog. It was so fucking funny. But I did that to their dog, and I found it even funnier because they're like, why would you do that? I go, she puts her asshole in my face all the time. It's only customary that I, as a human, can fart in her face if so I feel like it. And guess what she did? She loved it. They sniff ass all the time. And then she didn't have to get so close. Sorry, Joe. Sorry you don't like farting on dogs' heads. Fucking
Communist.
yeah, communist. Fart on more dogs' heads. Maybe you like life a little bit better.
But yeah. So the other thing happened last Thursday. So by Thursday, finally the lack of sleep had caught up. Right, I passed out early. So I get a text from James Thursday morning. So this was the night of the party into Thursday morning, and he's like, "Hey, why did you FaceTime me at 12:25 this morning?" I said, "I didn't. I was sleeping." And so he sends me his FaceTime, and it's like, missed FaceTime call from me at 12:25 a.m. I was like, oh, that's weird. So I look on my phone, and my phone indeed called him at 12:25 in the morning. Now, it's not the only time that my phone has done weird things without me using it. It has taken screenshots and pictures.
Damn, dude. Are you in Caddo Lake?
I don't know. So, like,
You're in like a time vortex. There's a future or past you just grabbing your phone and calling your son and taking pictures. And then leaving it by your nightstand. That's what I think. You're a variant, dude. You're probably not even really you. You're a variant.
oh, fuck.
I think Zach's fucking with you. Do you have a gate up?
Yeah, you know he's gated in his room.
He's figured out a way to get out of the gate, come in, and mess with your mind.
Now, you and I both know that's not how that works. When Zach wakes up in his own room, he yells for either one of us. We have to go get him and then carry his lazy ass into our bed because we're too tired to try to settle him back down, so we just throw him in the bed.
Yeah,
That
think
leaves
that's
one
that.
culprit. It's your wife, dude. She's slowly just stringing you out.
I could play
Making you go crazy.
I could play the drums next to Ashley when she's asleep.
Yep. But you
But-
never, I'm telling you, dude, you never know. You can't trust these women, man.
I don't trust anybody. So those are the weird things. Anyways, let's get into some other shit. Hey, it was announced today that they're rebooting Idle Hands. Yeah.
Awesome!
Now I know.
Did you know that it was going to do that?
Yeah,
It's-
it's labeled
It's
awesome.
it actually sounded a little bit like Mike. I thought that was Mike.
It did. I had to look down at Mike.
Yeah.
Really? Because it sounded like Timmy to me.
It sounded like you when you get when you do that that high fuck this kind of thing.
All right, let's try again. Ready?
Yeah.
Agree?
Awesome!
It does it sounds like you, dude.
Awesome!
Yeah, I hear that too, like the
Gee, Homer! Wow.
Finn Wolfhard and Billy Burke are writing the script for the Idle Hands remake.
Okay.
Okay, see,
Okay.
now you're coming around a little bit.
Yeah, Finn Wolfhard. It's been 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what'd be a better idea for a movie? A fresh idea.
I don't hate this with him attached to it though. I do like him a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm over Hollywood's hey.
Yeah, dude, no. I get it. I get it. You're not wrong. Although
Yeah.
when they do some of the original shit, they don't know how to stick the landing anymore.
No, they don't.
And not enough people watch it, so they don't make money, so they don't do original shit.
Well,
But I'm not against it with those names attached.
Yeah, what is it?
So there's
Tim
that.
Blowhard and Idle Hand? Who's Idle Hand?
You've never seen the movie Idle Hands?
Oh, the movie Idle Hands. I thought you were saying a person, Idle
the
Hand.
Offspring was in that movie.
Yeah, man.
It was Justin Siwa, right?
Devin Sawa.
Devin Siwa, Tasawa,
Yeah.
Seth Green, and Fulton Reed.
Jessica
Yep.
Alba.
Yes.
Jessica, that's right.
Yep.
Jessica Alba.
Looking fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm. Not that she looks incredible now, though. Still.
Well,
Yeah.
she's still very beautiful, but 19 years old, her first movie.
Yeah.
It was like seeing Cameron Diaz in The Mask all over again. You're like, all right, I'm looking at a star. Even if she can't form words, I am looking at a star. And then, oh wait, no, she's actually a pretty decent actress.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sorry. Phone sound.
You got to load one of those onto there.
I gotta do it. Let's see. There you go.
There you go. Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Sometime in the next 4 years, we're getting that live-action Legend of Zelda movie from a Nintendo.
I have heard that.
Believe it when I see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here.
I'd be so happy.
Should he talk?
I'm fine with it, as long as he's not totally tubular, princess, like he was in that fucking 80s, 90s cartoon. Well, excuse me.
What if he's like those horrible 3DO games?
That's the same voice, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rash.
I tried watching that in the Super Mario
Also-
Brothers show.
Also on Tubi. I showed 5 seconds of it to James, and he's like, "Turn this off, please, now."
Which one? Zelda?
Zelda.
Dude, put on Mario 3. Not the Super Mario Brothers show.
I watched.
but-
No, Zach and I watches Mario's 3. Mario 3's better than Super Mario World.
Oh, yeah.
Super
Yeah,
Mario World doesn't
cartoon.
fucking hold up at all.
No.
And there's only a few episodes of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show that are still watchable.
That's the Captain Lou one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole premise was a bit sweaty.
yeah. That's how very Werewolf Bar Mitzvah of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
New Star Wars trilogy finds a writer, Simon Kinberg. And it's going to not focus on the Skywalkers.
Yet.
You know what's funny about stuff like that is they just claim that, and if it's claimed already, that means it's going to suck. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it's not even set in the Skywalker's timeline.
It's going to be set in Ligma.
Are they going to do the Old Republic?
That would be great.
Because that would be really nice to see.
It would be really nice.
Revan in live action would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I doubt they're ever going to do Revan. I doubt they're ever going to make that canon.
Maybe.
It is canon now.
Is it? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
Revan's canon. Just the rest of that stuff's not.
Just make it good.
That's all. That's all I want. Just make it good.
Oh, simple. All right.
Yeah. Ice Age 6 was officially announced the other day by Disney and the original voice cast.
Sweet fucking mercy.
They're going to beat that dead mammoth until they can resurrect it via cloning.
I would not be shocked if they all got frozen.
Like what you did there.
If they got frozen and then thawed out in modern times.
Yeah.
They fucking Beastmaster 2 that series. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Encino Mammoth.
Remember the whole Nintendo and Pokemon Company were going to sue Palworld for blatantly ripping off their characters?
Didn't they eventually do that?
They did.
Okay, good.
So here's the outcome of that. So Palworld developer Pocket Pair has revealed that Nintendo and the Pokemon Company want 5 million yen each, approximately $32,846 each, plus late payment damages, and for them to stop making the fucking game.
Well, that's a big ask.
Stop selling it. Stop doing more with it. You ripped off our designs.
Apparently, though, they don't have much of a leg to stand on with this one. They're close, but not too close, and the game itself is different enough. I think these Pal World weirdos are gonna fight it.
They're going to get away with it. So, with that being said, I'd like to introduce the new character on Nerdities, Tronald Dump. Tronald Dump is going to be on our show for at least the next 4 years. And he's going to make Nerdities great again. Because we can't be sued for anything we say about Tronald Dump.
Well, Tronald Dump only exists in the walls of Nerdities.
Hey, remember that Janelle Grant lawsuit against Vince McMahon?
Please don't tell me this one went away.
It didn't. Her attorney has confirmed that more alleged victims of Vince McMahon have come forward. They're currently being vetted, but information regarding them is going to be released soon. We are going to have a list of former, potentially current, WWE employees that dealt with the same shit. And we know that at least 2 of those names are talent related.
At least 2.
At
I'm
least.
betting Lita
At least 2,
and Trish Stratus will be on the
potentially.
Stacy Keibler, most likely. Stable. He definitely went for all the big names.
Yeah.
He swung for the big names, and he got the smaller names. Like Molly Holly, I'm pretty sure he did something horrendous to Molly Holly. She's small and adorable. So
Yeah.
he probably really abused her.
Molly.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You got strong legs. I like strong legs. Yeah, you can put me in a move or two. Yeah.
Kevin Feige during the D23 Brazil was like, hey, guess what? Miles Morales is coming, but first he's got to show up in that. The live action version has to show up in the next Spider-Verse movie. So he confirmed that. So we're going to get the debut of live action Miles via that.
I don't know if I love that.
It makes sense since we know that Uncle Aaron.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay if it's a live action version of Miles. I really want to see. I don't necessarily want to see his origin, but I don't want him to already be too experienced by the time he meets Peter. I really want him to shepherd him as much as possible.
Well, he didn't say that Miles was going to be a Spider-Man. He just said we're getting live-action Miles.
Just the Miles.
He also said, hey, calm down. We are committed to Blade with Mahershala. We love his take on it. Fucking chill the fuck out. We're still making this movie. I have spoken. So, there's that. Without any further ado, it's food news time. Did that. Okay. Krispy Kreme has Thanksgiving pie donuts, a blueberry crisp, a lemon cream pie, a chocolate silk pie, and an apple crumble. Wawa has unleashed about 40 new fucking wintertime drinks on us. They got peppermint cookies and cream hot cocoa, peppermint mocha latte, hot chocolate peppermint cookies and cream latte, hot peppermint bark steamer. Isn't that where she takes a dump on your face?
Hot peppermint steamer. No.
But you have a candy cane in your mouth?
Yeah, it's when she shoves a candy cane up
Yes.
and gets it all minty. And
then
it comes
shits
out.
on you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. The hot
But leaves the candy cane up there. Actually, she takes the candy cane initially. You know, if you lick on a candy cane for too long, it becomes like a weapon.
Yes,
Gets
it's
that
pointy.
point, shoves that up. It impales the duty.
Okay.
And it all comes out. So it's like
So
a
wait,
poopy cane.
so it's a shit kebab?
Yeah, essentially, a poopy cane.
Okay.
We deserve advertising.
The hot frosted sugar cookie latte, hot peppermint mocha hot cocoa, hot peppermint bark hot cocoa, hot frosted sugar cookie hot cocoa, iced caramel sugar cookie latte cold foam, fuck you, iced caramel sugar cookie iced coffee, iced caramel sugar cookie latte, frosted sugar cookie iced coffee cold foam, frosted sugar cookie iced coffee, iced frosted sugar cookie latte, iced peppermint mocha latte, chocolate peppermint bark donut, candy cane donut, red velvet bun cake, iced
Please
peppermint cookies and cream
Please
cold
stop.
brew cold foam. I can't. This is the list. Iced peppermint bark cold brew cold foam, iced peppermint bark sweet cream cold brew, iced peppermint mocha cold brew, iced camel sugar cookie iced coffee cold foam, peppermint mocha milkshake, peppermint mocha cream smoothie, peppermint cookies and cream milkshake, peppermint cookies and cream smoothie, peppermint bark milkshake, peppermint bark smoothie, frosted sugar cookie cream smoothie, frosted sugar cookie frozen cappuccino, caramel sugar cookies and cream smoothie, chocolate peppermint cookies and cream milkshake, chocolate peppermint cookies and cream smoothie, and a peppermint mocha milkshake.
I zoned out there.
What were we talking about again? I just kept hearing
Shit.
things that I like,
Wawa's dranks for the
That
holiday
sounded like
season.
Riley and Jonesy bits.
but
Just ripping peppermint mocha. Just ripping peppermint mocha bark.
Dove has put out their Christmas line of scents as I'm still working my way through the apple cider bourbon deodorant. Fucking smells delicious. We have frosted plumberry, hot cocoa swirl, gingerbread delight, spiced chai latte, sugar cookie sprinkle, and peppermint mint bark. I might have to get that fucking sugar cookie sprinkle and drop it all over my nuts.
It's the year of bark, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like bark.
Nah.
You gonna do any of the barks?
I like a good bark.
Dude, you know, it doesn't even have to be a peppermint bark. Dude, fucking cashew bark is
Yeah,
dank.
I love a good nut bark.
Dude, they're so good.
Fucking almond
Did you
bark.
just use dank?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe likes to say
Yeah.
dank.
I'll sometimes go back to, like 15 years ago, like back to California.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lit. No
How
cap.
about
No, that was never in my vocabulary.
Finolette,
Nah.
Quaker
you're wildin'.
has two new cereals coming your way. Life is getting an update with Mighty Life Immunity Support Cereal Strawberry Blueberry Bliss. It has a bunch of shit in there added to make you feel healthy, I guess. And Captain Crunch Arctic Crunch Vanilla Frost. It does not cause any kind of weird cooling effect, so it's just, Arctic.
You saw that fucking thing that picture I sent you, right? Over the weekend.
Which thing, man?
Fruit Loops is doing a sherbet. Not even doing. It's out.
Oh yeah.
Flavor.
We've almost gotten it.
Yeah.
Fruit
Fruit
Really?
Loops sherbet swirl shit.
Yeah, and it does the cooling thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to try it.
That
Where do you
fucking
get this
that
thing?
fucking icy cereal was
Creepy.
not right.
It was at Stop and Shop.
Okay.
Lakewood.
They have it
So
at my shop right.
Yeah, it should be pretty widespread. At most
AMC
places.
AMC is getting ready for Wicked to drop on the 21st. They got a bunch of new beverages and popcorns and shit. Sprite Oz Dust Punch, Sprite Emerald Elixir, a Magnificent Mix popcorn, which is pink and green coated popcorns, and a green apple icy. I'm sure these things will be popular. No one's going to get that. I wish Kyle was
Stop.
here.
I understand enough of that to ask you to stop.
I think the movie's gonna bomb and no one's gonna buy any of those beverages.
Yeah, okay.
There are far too many homosexuals in the world for that movie to bomb. I'm sorry.
And young girls, and
Far too many homosexuals in the world for that to bomb.
and Swifties.
I don't know.
Snyder's of Hanover's round pretzels, chocolate covered pieces, drop in for the Christmas time. Flips, peppermint hot cocoa flavored covered pretzels. Ghirardelli squares, milk chocolate peppermint rice crisp. Yeah,
On there.
it's like a peppermint chocolate fucking crunch bar,
On there.
but with like legit good chocolate.
Dude, I spent like $100 on like shit this weekend on like all this different chocolate and candies.
Yeah. Frito-Lay's drop in some stuff for the holiday seasons as well. They got Rolled Gold fudge covered tiny twists, Lay's Nashville hot chicken, mini Sun Chips and Doritos canisters in fun ugly sweater print. And they're bringing back Doritos Collisions. That's 2 flavors, 1 bag. The first one coming back is Tangy Pickle and Cool Ranch. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I spotted these in the Spirit of Christmas store. But Peeps candy canes are a thing.
Ew.
They are,
That's marshmallow flavored candy canes.
yeah,
Nah, bro.
I might try them. Oreo hot cocoa mix is available at Walmart. It's made with real Oreo cookie pieces, so take that as you want.
I'd be willing to try that, even though Oreo is overextending their boundaries far too much lately with that fucking Coca-Cola thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, ew.
Forgot who told me they tried it. And they're like, it was fucking gross. My sister, maybe?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure it was at the Halloween party.
Yeah. And Ocean Spray has a mulled blackberry pear juice for the
Mold?
holiday. Mold.
M-O-L-D.
No, mold. M-U-L-L-E-D. Mold.
Okay. It sounded like mold to me.
Sorry, mulled. Mullet.
Mullet. They have a mullet drink?
Yeah, the mullet blackberry pear for sophisticated Southerners.
Business in the front, party in the rear. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is
Yep.
food news.
Yes, sir.
I found a silver lining to the election issues.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, for at least 4 years, we are consistently going to have a douche of the week.
Yeah, it'd make life a lot easier. I'm really trying to decide whether or not I'm going to be petty for the next 4 years. Like, if things start to go the way we expect, it's going to be very hard for me to look at certain people and be like, oh, this is what you wanted, huh?
Oh, I'm gonna rub it in.
Yeah. I knew you were going to. There was no chance you were going to hold back.
Yeah, like, I have absolute less than zero fucks to give anymore. Just because of life in general. So this is just ammunition, baby. So, with that being said, fuck you, America.
Yeah.
Whoa, America's
Stupid.
pretty cool.
No, it's not.
Cool.
I gave a whole 20-minute explanation of how America sucks earlier. All of it sucks. And this fucking clown. What's his face?
Diddy.
No. Well, him too. Fuck that guy. Fuck Elon Musk.
Harvey.
Yeah, no, fuck him. We've
Jeffrey.
already said fuck those guys in the past.
Was it the your body, my choice douche?
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy. Oh,
Nick Fuentes?
yeah, that was it.
That one stuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
give that dude no fucking mind, man. I've heard of that dude.
Well, he's
Nazi.
gotten the comeuppance.
Oh boy, do they have something to say to him in a digital manner?
Yeah. So, like, my bro was like, your body, my choice. And then someone was like, oh yeah? Nicholas Fuentes from Berwyn, Illinois, age 26. Full name Nicholas J. Fuentes. Current home address 1826 Home Ave, Berwyn, Illinois 60402. Here's your current phone number 708-352-7859. And then the fucking idiot goes and posts a picture of his house blurred out, and he's like, I had to ask Google Earth to blur out my home. Yeah, your home, you fucking idiot. There's still the houses to your left and right with their fucking addresses still visible.
I had heard he had to flee his home
Oh, he's definitely not there anymore.
to stay with his family.
Yeah,
Someone doxed that and
Yeah.
leaked it.
yeah. There's a movement, and people is gonna be taught some fucking manners over a lot of their shit, and I'm here for it.
One can hope.
They might not like it.
Are they going to learn to
You're gonna have no fucking choice. Listen,
love it? Woo!
you're just gonna have to you're gonna have to deal. You want to play the big boy on the internet thinking that you're safe. You fucked around and you found out. So, fuck all them guys, but like, thumbs up to the people calling people out. I love it. Do your thing. And my other nerd of the week is Liquid Death. Kill your thirst, huh?
That's random. Like,
That's so random.
Liquid Death for some reason.
Murder your thirster, you know? Good shit. I don't know if I tell you guys how much Liquid Death I enjoy.
Dude, you know how much Liquid Death we drink at work?
That's
So much.
so much, so good. It's so good.
Dude,
It's
their
good.
iced tea?
It's good
Yeah.
for you.
Good and good for you.
Yeah. Guys, I want to also, I'd like to throw out a thanks to Native.
Who?
Native.
For the same reason we're really, really enjoying Liquid Death, or just
Well, potentially. But, like, I want to say, okay, I started to grow my hair back, right? Prior, the whole reason I was shaving is because, like, I felt that my hair was, like, thinning. But, like, look at this. Look. And I switched to Native about, like, 2 months ago, right? And look at how nice and full look at that fucking hair.
You know what? I kind of take credit for that because they say someone with low T and can't grow hair when they're around someone that is high T and can grow hair. It makes the low T individual grow their hair back and raise their T levels. So you're welcome.
It has nothing to do with you.
I said what I said.
And I couldn't. It's not that I couldn't grow hair. I always grow hair. I have a fucking beard. Do you want to see the hair on my asshole, Vinny? Yeah, shut you down real quick. Woo! Yeah. You have to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I've been in the kitchen while you're cooking, so yes, I've seen the hair on your ass.
Yeah, not my asshole though.
Not completely in there.
No. Anyways, so there you go. Nerds of the week right there. Native and definitely Liquid Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally support that. 100%.
And Megan's mom for making me cookies. Even though I'm trying to keep the devil out of my house.
Anybody else nerd or douche? Huh?
No, nobody deserves anything.
Okay. All right.
Alright, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook and
Facebook.com
any social media.
/nerdies, @nerdies on Twitter for however long that lasts. Maybe on Blue Sky. We'll probably set up that or what's the other fucking one? What's the
Threads?
Threads, there you go. Maybe we'll do
Threads
that.
is easy because we already have Facebook and Instagram, so
Yeah, maybe we'll just fucking do that. I don't fucking know. We should be on TikTok because that's where all the happening kids are at. We get more eyes, but whatever. Nerdities.com. I haven't updated that in forever. It's like dead to me. Like most of you. tpublic.com /nerdies maybe we're still around? I don't know. Get a shirt or two or a hoodie because you're running out of time for that. And fill the void in yourself with sweet treats at sinfulcreationsbyjustin.com. Thanksgiving's coming. And, you know, you don't want to put forth the effort to do anything for people. So, like,
My life in a nutshell.
just let me fucking do it. And then you can pay for it. And you'll be like, here, you can even lie. You can be like, I made these cookies. And then they're going to be like, these are so delicious. And they're going to ask you to bring them all the time. And then you're just going to keep giving me money to make them for you. So it's a win-win. You know? And you know what washes those cookies down really well? Liquid Death.
check us out on youtube.com, youtube.com/nerdies. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Nerdities. And check out Season 1 of Nerd ETs, our cooking show, Season 2 coming soon. Check out our amazing, glorious, fun, educational, entertaining interviews.
That's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, they're great.
Educational?
We've had some amazing guests on the show. More to come. Be sure to check out our upcoming Christmas special, where Nerdities retells Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, including we're going to have the 100 greatest artists according to Nerdities.
Can't wait for that shit show.
That's going to be
When is it?
The same day we record the Christmas special, December 7th.
Right.
the date.
Yes.
Me.
You're on golf that day.
Yeah, you do not have to golf that day.
I'm already booked up. I paid for it.
Also coming soon to the Nerdities YouTube channel is the final installment of the Joe trilogy entitled The Justice League. Dun, dun, dun. There's also a feature film in the works. We have a lot coming to the YouTube channel, so hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified when new content is coming. If you out there want to see your name in lights, become that big producer, write to us at nerdies@gmail.com because we'll groom this when we talk about your business and or product. Liquid Death. Yeah.
All right. So the thoughts and opinions of Nerdy's crew are Liquid Death. Don't worry, next week will be far more native. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Because
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.